The opinions expressed on this program are solely those of its hosts, guests, or callers, and do not necessarily represent the opinions of WTBR-FM, its management, other producers, or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone. This is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the wonderful city of Pittsfield. We have Bev Prentice running the board.
Ta-da!
And we are going over all of the things once again. We typically record this show every 2 weeks, and it's amazing how things change over the course of those 2 weeks and all of the events happening 2 weeks later. And it's just things are happening. We're in the heart of the summer right now, mid to late July, heart of the summer.
So fast.
We just have to embrace it. Embrace this summer season all that we can. We are gearing up for Third Thursday in July, which will have already happened by the time you listen to this. So gear up for the Third Thursday in August, which is the last Third Thursday of the season. 4 events in the Common for Third Thursday. May was youth. June was kicking off the summer season with Guardian. July is a big old dance party with DJ BFG and Rachel Plain from Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness. And then August is the Touch a Truck event with Lenco and the city of Pittsfield. And we also have live music from the Picky Bees. So save the date when you're listening to this. Save the date for the third Thursday in August. And
Touch a Truck.
Touch a Truck, which is so fun.
Is it?
It's the most basic concept, and someone started calling it Touch a Truck. I don't know who, but it's pretty much what you do. So Lenco has all these cool vehicles, and they bring the vehicles to the Common, and you can climb in them. You can press buttons. You can walk around and look up close and personal.
Especially for kids.
For kids, but adults, there are a lot of adults that like this too. The city of Pittsfield brings out usually some plows or some of their big trucks or bobcats, and the people and kids and adults love to just climb on all of them. And
sounds like fun.
So it's very cool. We're looking forward to that. And a huge shout out to all the sponsors of Third Thursday. Sure sign of summer, the outdoor movies at Clapp Park have begun. I believe they had to cancel one due to rain, but only one.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. They have Lightyear on July 21st and Moana on July 28th. These are free outdoor movies at Clapp Park. Watch the movies under the star. The movies begin shortly after dusk. And of course, rain cancels the movie, sadly. The farmers market is underway. We love the farmers market. I'm so sad that I have been busy on a lot of Saturdays this summer, so I'm looking forward to the next couple of Saturdays to going to the farmers market and finding cool stuff.
You need an assistant.
Oh, yeah. Just in life, actually. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But I do love going to the farmers market and picking out dinner for the weekend or flowers or any kind of fun facts, fun stuff. The farmers market is every Saturday at the Common from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday at the Common, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm trying to go through this newsletter. So we put out this Love Pittsfield newsletter, and it goes out every Thursday at noon. If you do not subscribe, please do. You can sign up for it at lovepittsfield.com or just send us an email. And there are a lot of things. Every week we send it out and I say, wow. So Barrington Stage Company is getting ready to launch or premiere their Blues for an Alabama Sky. The Harlem Renaissance fills the streets with jazz, gin, and opportunity, but not for singer Angel and her chosen family of artists and activists who navigate the culture and social changes in their neighborhood. This kicks off July 18th and runs through August 5th. I'm very thankful that Barrington Stage Company and Berkshire Theater Group, with these big shows, have a few weeks, at least 2 weeks, of it running, because if you can't get to it in one weekend, there's
Right.
plenty of other opportunities. Blues for an Alabama Sky is kicking off at Barrington Stage Company on July 18th. Oh, and Hancock Shaker Village, I think we've talked about this before. They're doing these sunset celebrations.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that picture.
It's beautiful.
It's just the sun is setting because it's a sunset celebration. But also the sky is lit up behind the Roundstone Barn. Just like, wow, it's magical. So these are happening on July 19th and August 26th, 5:30 to 8:30, HancockShakerVillage.org. And I love it. Says, there's nothing like sunset in the Berkshires. Join us for a fun evening of yard games, barbecue, beer, and a beautiful evening in the gardens of the village. So great. So great. There's some live music going on at Berkshire Palette, actually. Always check Berkshire Palette for live music anytime you can. They've been having, so Berkshire Palette is the restaurant at Hotel on North.
Oh,
and they've been
okay.
having a lot more live music. Sometimes we go in and just get a quick bite and sit at the bar, and there's live music in the background, which is awesome. Come celebrate Latinas 413 2023 mentorship program. There's awards on Friday, July 21st at Barrington Stage Company's Wolfson Center on 122 North Street. I love that. And this is open to the public. We will be honoring committed women who are continuing their professional career and gracefully leading their personal lives. That's very, very, very cool. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM in the PCTV studios. It's very quiet here today. We
Yeah.
kind of snuck in. I mean, we signed in. We did all the official stuff that we did. But there's usually people to say hello. They're either in their offices working hard or on vacation.
Well, I understand that, too. There's a game tomorrow that they're setting up for.
Oh, is it the Babe Ruth?
I think so.
Oh, that's another cool thing happening in Pittsfield. The Babe Ruth World Series is happening in Pittsfield and at Wacona Park, the 15-year-olds. And there's opportunities to help in all ways. And, of course, PCTV is getting involved. So that's amazing. That's at Wacona Park throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so we always support any sports endeavors for the youth happening in Pittsfield. That means there will be a lot of people coming into Pittsfield. And so if you see random baseball players with their parents, say hello. Be nice, say hello, welcome them, and help them if you can, because they're all friendly for sure. This is lovely. There's this first annual maybe David Grover Scholarship Concert.
Oh,
this is on
nice.
Saturday, July 22nd at Balderdash. A night of incredible music and heartfelt celebration filled with soul-stirring performances and the joyous energy that David Grover was known for. Michael Fabrizio, an acclaimed artist in his own right, will take the stage to mesmerize the audience with his captivating voice and masterful guitar skills. Joining him will be Puggy DeMary and Mike Sacco, who used to play with David Grover for years. And they're also having the Berkshire Theater Group Youth Chorus being a part of that. And his wife, Kathy Jo Grover, will also be there to honor him. I mean, do you remember David Grover?
Yes.
What a legend he was. There's so many kids and adults that are still remembering singing his songs and
Right.
going to gatherings. And so he should definitely be honored. And it sounds like they're coming up with a scholarship in his name, which is lovely. Ricardo Morales works for the city of Pittsfield. He is the Commissioner of Public Utilities for the city of Pittsfield. So he does all the things. He is in charge of like sidewalks and plowing and anything you can think of. The Commissioner of Public Utilities. So this is a very cool concept. On July 26th at Hot Plate, it's called Hot Plate Salon, the 10-minute city with Ricardo Morales. While the term salon wasn't coined until 2 centuries later, the first salons can be traced to the early 17th century when French aristocrat Madame Catherine de Rambouillet salon room became an intellectual hub. This is crazy to discuss social, political, artistic, and literary topics. Hot Plate is adapting this old tradition through a series of monthly conversations they'll be hosting in the tap room. For the first installment, they're turning to their friend Ricardo Morales, the Commissioner of Public Utilities for the city of Pittsfield. Ricardo will introduce the concept of 10-minute city and talk about how Pittsfield has the sort of infrastructure and walkability that can make it a model for sustainable cities of the future. You know, Ricardo is very forward-thinking. He did bump outs before they were cool. He's doing roundabouts. Whatever. People call it the bike lane. It is a bike lane. The point of the bike lane is not for bikes. It's to slow traffic down on North Street and to make people go slow because pedestrian friendly. So he has all of these great thoughts and concepts, and I'm personally very happy that he's here and sharing them all with us because
I had no idea.
Well, the bike lanes, the intent of the bike lanes is to slow traffic down on North Street because people were going way too fast on North Street. And I always say, if you are going somewhere beyond the half mile of downtown, don't use North Street. Go on First Street. You don't need to use it as a cut through unless you're going somewhere on North Street. And if you are, you should be going slow and looking for a parking spot. There's no reason to be flying down North Street. You know, I have no degree in anything. That's just
but it makes sense.
But it's just my opinion. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the Director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. Bev Prentice is operating the board. We are in the heart of the summer season, mid to late July. Heart of the summer season. Just with multiple things to do all the time, every night. I love this one. Living in Recovery is presenting the Community Concert Series starting Thursday, July 27th, 6 to 8 p.m. at the First Street Common. This is going to be featuring Chantel and the Casimir Souls. Summer has come and we have one hot lineup for you this month. Chantel featuring Susan Davis. Bring a picnic, a blanket, some lawn chairs, and a lot of water. I love that. 6 to 8 p.m. Thursday, July 27th. And I'm so happy that the Milltown Foundation is bringing back Tanglewood in the city.
Oh, that's good.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I do.
This is the 5th annual. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Wow. So Tanglewood in the City is on Saturday, July 29th. The Milltown Foundation, the Boston Symphony Orchestra, and the City of Pittsfield present the annual free Tanglewood in the City, taking place at the Common in downtown Pittsfield. Designed to appeal to audiences of all ages, Tanglewood in the City offers family-friendly activity, including a live performance by local artists, food trucks, and vendors, and then it culminates in a screening of a Boston Symphony Orchestra performance on a large video wall. So there's the production of this thing is insane. There's this huge screen, and it's like you're watching the BSO from the comfort of the Common.
Right.
It's so cool. July 29th, 5th annual. Thank you, Milltown Foundation, for keeping that going.
I think I know some people that like that because they can't get to Tanglewood itself and they enjoy having that touch with it.
I think that's true. We don't realize that it's hard for many with transportation issues to get places. And if this is in the heart of the city,
it's much easier.
It's much easier. You can walk right in, which is amazing. That's Saturday, July 29th at the Common. Lots of stuff happening at Arrowhead. Berkshire County Historical Society has created a new program for writers and creatives entitled Musing with Melville. The program is an opportunity to spend an hour or more in Melville's study, where he penned his masterpiece, of course, Moby Dick. If you go into Arrowhead and walk up the stairs and look out that study where you can see the whale. It's Mount Greylock. So you look up and you say, oh my gosh, there's the whale. There's Moby Dick.
There's the inspiration.
This is where he got his inspiration. I always think that's super cool. Super cool. That is, you can go to the Berkshire Historical Society website, or of course, Love Pittsfield, for all of the things relating to that. The folks over at the BIC, the Berkshire Innovation Center, have been working really hard at TEDx Berkshires. This is happening Saturday, July 22nd from 1 to 4. It's a fantastic lineup of speakers that are going to present solutions and wisdom for the ever-changing our world. And then after that, they call it the Bicnic instead of picnic. It's the Bicnic.
Okay.
So fun. They did that last year, and they're going to do it following this event, this TEDx event, which is Saturday, July 22nd, 1 to 4.
Those are really interesting.
Yeah, I think they are. And it's really cool that the Berkshires is joining on. And the BIC, the Berkshire Innovation Center, is such a cool entity. So it makes perfect sense that they're leading this event. The Bicnic will follow right around 4 o'clock. The Bicnic. You can get more information on the Berkshire Innovation Center's website. So the Berkshire Flyer is underway. This is the train
to New York.
The train from New York to Pittsfield and then back to New York. It happens on Friday, arrives around 7, just after 7, and then it leaves Sunday afternoon. And so far, it's been sold out almost every weekend.
Wow.
So
that was a long time coming.
It was a long time coming. And I do think that what people in the Berkshires are realizing is it's a great way to get your relatives or friends to come visit instead of picking them up in Hudson or Wassaic or wherever, or driving into the city to get them or having them take a bus. They can get on this and you just pick them up at the Intermodal Center right in Pittsfield. So that has been jamming, really jamming, which is very exciting for Pittsfield and for the Berkshires, because we want obviously more people to enjoy the Berkshires like we do. There's some pop-up paper making happening. Say that 5 times. Pop-up paper making. The Crane Museum of Paper Making and Berkshire County Historical Society are teaming up this summer to highlight the art of paper making and its rich history in the Berkshires. Crane Museum staff will be on hand to share the story of Crane paper making, as well as demonstrations of anti-counterfeiting technology and paper making, plus the opportunity to make your own paper. That is ongoing at Arrowhead, Berkshire Historical Society's Arrowhead, from now through September. So get in touch with them.
That counterfeit part was started out by Benjamin Franklin, wasn't it?
Oh, gosh. You are...
I think I just heard that recently.
Maybe. And it's cool, the connection, obviously, to the Berkshires and Crane paper. It's what's still here. The paper for the currency is still made right here in Dalton. Lots and lots of stuff happening in the city of Pittsfield. If you would like to subscribe to the Love Pittsfield newsletter, please let us know. You can go to lovepittsfield.com and subscribe, or you can send us an email. You can send me an email, jglockner@cityofpittsfield.org, and we will get you signed up. Another very cool thing happening is the Vietnam Veterans Mural, which I talked about this a little bit last time, I think. We are working with the Vietnam Veterans Chapter 65 on First Street. The office is on First Street, to redo the mural that's on West Housatonic and South Street, and it will be now located on the Intertech building, which is in the First Street parking lot across from the Common. So we are working with a lot of people to make this happen. There is a sign company involved who's doing the artistic rendering of the mural and redoing it completely, but keeping the same artistic integrity as the old one, as the previous one. And then, of course, the Vietnam veterans have been so helpful. The building owners, Jim and Margaret Beauregard, and their family have been amazing. And we're all working together to do the proper permitting, because you can't just go hang a sign on a building.
No.
You can't. I mean, and some people think you can, but it's all about safety and knowing that it's not going to fall on anyone. And it's all about keeping people safe. So we are hoping to have an unveiling of this new mural in, I would say, mid-August. Mid-August. So stay tuned. Of course, I will keep you posted on any dates, but that has been a long time coming. We've been working, Alex Rutschkowski and I, and Artscape. We've been working for 3 years, I think, with this veterans community to make this happen. So we're looking forward to getting that unveiled, hopefully within the next month or so. Definitely a long time coming. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. We are in the PCTV studios, which is on Federico Drive. You know, there's people that don't know how cool this place is.
I know. This is amazing.
It's very cool. So we are grateful that they're here and that they host our radio show and your other radio show that's called
Stuff. We were told the other day that we were a little boring, so we have to spice it up.
Oh, really? I find that very hard to believe. I saw Cookie Crumble.
Oh, gosh.
In the parade.
Yeah.
With all of her entourage, the Secret Service, and she, at one point, she was down on the ground, like faked a faint or something, and they lifted her up, moved her along. And she is nuts.
She really is.
Oh, but she is a very good actress. I think maybe she missed her calling. Like, she's a realtor in quote unquote real life, right?
Yes.
So maybe she missed her calling.
I think she does a little bit of all over the place.
Yeah, she does. Another cool thing happening in the coming weeks, this doesn't start until August 26th, is Berkshire Opera Festival is back. And they are going to be performing at the Colonial Theater, Bohème. It's La Bohème. I am not into opera, but I really think I should give this a shot.
It's not a bad play.
Have you seen it?
Well, yeah, on TV.
Well, that means, yeah, sung in Italian with projected English translations. One chance meeting can change people's lives forever. When Rodolfo hears a knock at his door on Christmas Eve, opera's greatest love story is launched. Wow.
Yeah, but bring your tissues.
Oh, gosh, see? I love that they're doing this here, though. So Berkshire Opera Festival was peaking, and then COVID hit, of course, and now I'm so happy they're here in Pittsfield, and they're partnering with the Colonial Theater. So this will take place at the Colonial Theater starting on August 26th. It looks like it's August 26th, August 29th, and September 1st. So maybe I'll try and get to that, because
Then you'll have to let me know what you think.
I'm so happy that they're doing it, that they're here. It's a great thing. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. My name is Jen Glockner. I am the director of the Office of Cultural Development. We are housed in the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts, and I should let you know that we have CATA in the house, Community Access to the Arts. They are doing their annual I Am a Part of Art show at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts, and we're so thankful that they will be there July and August. We are officially open Wednesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., but we are open other times with appointments. So if there's a time that you would like to come in and see the show, please call us and make an appointment. And we will be open again for the first Friday in August. And there might be some other pop-up openings throughout the month. They work so hard. There's this team from CATA that comes in and they install between 150 and 200 pieces of art from CATA artists. And it's really cool. The artists, the community access to the arts artists do get a commission for every piece that is sold, which makes me so happy. And they work so hard that we're happy this year. We said, let's keep it up through August, because in years past, it felt like they worked so hard. And then with 4th of July, then a week later, then it was down. So we're very thankful that they will be up for the month of July and August at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts. Again, you can come see it officially Wednesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., but it is Siobhan and I's office, so we're there often other times. So just give us a call, and we're happy to get you in to see the show at any point. And bring your friends. We're just really wanting people to get the word out about this amazing organization and all that it does, community access to the arts, or CATA. And I also love CATA because their offices are in Great Barrington, but their services, which that might matter, their programs are in the whole county. So people from all of Berkshire County benefit from CATA, which is great. There's schools, they're in the school systems. They have shows and performances all throughout the county. They put this gala on every year that is just so amazing. Their artists are amazing. Through workshops and public events, CATA artists tap into their potential and share their talents with the community. I'm trying to find the official about CATA because I never do a good job of explaining exactly what they are. I think it's just because I'm so amazed at all the things that I don't put it in a cohesive. Community access to the arts nurtures and celebrates the creativity of people with disabilities through the arts. Through dynamic arts workshops in painting, dance, theater, singing, drumming, juggling, yoga, creative writing, and more, CATA artists tap into their potential, explore new talents, and share their unique points of view. Public events, including our annual performance and year-round art exhibits, bring our whole community into the act, shining a light on the ability within disability. So great. I love it. So come check out the annual I Am a Part of Art show at the Liechtenstein Center for the Arts, hosted by CATA, Community Access to the Arts. We are officially open Wednesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., but we are there other times, so give us a call and make an appointment if you would like to see it another time. Woo!
Wow.
There's a lot going on, which Bev and I we preach to the choir here, because we always go through all the things, and at the end we say, woo, there's a lot going on. We hope other people realize all the cool things that are happening in Pittsfield for sure. LovePittsfield.com is the website that you can get more information on all the things. Barrington Stage Company, Berkshire Theater Group, Berkshire Museum, Hancock Shaker Village, Berkshire Athenaeum, Berkshire Historical Society at Arrowhead, all of our partners putting on great things throughout the summer and beyond.
You cannot get bored.
You cannot get bored. You cannot get bored in Pittsfield. Ever, ever, ever. All right. I think we're good to go here.
Okay.
We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for listening to the Cultural Pittsfield radio show on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. Bev Prentice, thank you always for running the board.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful week, everybody.